Hi, I'm Michael Brand, and you're watching How to Lose Money on Analytics. A few weeks ago, a friend introduced me to a fellow data scientist by saying, "I'd like you to meet Dr. Michael Brand, head of Otzma Analytics. He has a video series telling people not to do data science." Well, obviously that is not the case. This video series tells people how not to do bad data science. But the mistake is understandable. As I repeatedly point out, if you follow the buzz and hype in analytics, you end up doing things that make no sense and burn money in the process. That is why buzzwords keep changing, because the business world wisens up to them after a while. We've already seen in this series that big data as a buzzword has largely disappeared. Deep learning has already started its decline. But you know which buzzword is now picking up steam? AutoML. So what is AutoML exactly, and why? When you're asking for it, you are asking for the wrong thing. The basic idea of AutoML is fairly simple. As in all things, we try to automate the things that are currently manual. And looking at a department of analytics filled with analysts, we ask ourselves, can we automate that? What is it that these analysts actually do? Well, they run experiments with data, they do statistical analysis, they use machine learning algorithms, they follow a specific process, and the idea was, well, why don't we automate that? From a marketing perspective, this is genius. It speaks to managers' fears that they won't be able to find good data scientists, or recognize them in interviews, or afford them if they do. It also judo tackles data scientists. When your main mantra to the organization is that you can help automate everything, it would sound disingenuous if you resisted being automated yourself. And most data scientists don't even want to resist. Famously, 80 to 90% of a data scientist's job is data wrangling, and no one has ever studied data science in order to do more of that. By all means, we welcome automation. How unfortunate, then, that the idea is so fundamentally flawed. This begins with defining what AutoML actually is. You see, there is a soft sale element to AutoML. Much of what is currently bundled together under this roof name is a set of technologies that has been around for ages, and that data scientists use daily in order to speed up their work. We use parsers that read machine-generated log messages and convert them into tabular format. We use readers that infer the data types of table columns. We perform automated hyperparameter tuning by cross-validation. We even let machines run parameter scans in the wild, where repeated A/B testing is used to optimize, say, the background color of a website, with no manual intervention. Data scientists are not averse to automating everything that can be automated. Some things, however, can't be automated, and attempting to automate them leads to disastrous results. The core message of AutoML to the business world is that the experimentation process, that is the heart of the work of a data scientist, can be automated by a robotic approach where everything the programmer dared conceive of is tried. Mountains of results are collated much faster than any human data scientist could have produced them, and the top results can instantly be promulgated to the relevant business stakeholders. That panacea is unfortunately just a mirage. And the key reason why is that there is no reasoning behind that mountain of results. Almost all of it is rubbish, and as a result, the top results are also mostly rubbish. Data scientists who put AutoML to an empirical test, which is what good data scientists do to everything in their businesses, know that the whole thing doesn't work. The best AutoML tools still underperform even the simplest models built by human data scientists. How do the humans manage to beat the machines? Well, first, what AutoML does is mathematically unsound. Data scientists understand their business environment and craft models relevant to it. No two companies are the same, and you always have to handcraft your models. Out-of-the-box tools don't do that. They always try the same things. We have mathematical theorems, such as the no free lunch theorem, for example, that tell us that such an approach can't succeed. Machine learning tools have to be chosen so as to fit their problems. over the set of all possible problems, none of them has any advantage over random noise. Second, it is scientifically unsound. Trying everything, as autoML software attempts to do, violates the scientific method. In science, you form a theory first, then formulate a set of hypotheses based on that theory, then test these hypotheses experimentally. If you run the experiments first, your theory is tainted. That's not science and leads to artifacts like overfitting. Even in data science, where we do mass hypothesis testing, we're very careful about which experiments we run. Every experiment increases the chance for false positives, and because of that, dilutes the strength of all results that follow it. There is no scattershot science. In fact, trying everything out has a name in the scientific community. It's called p-hacking and is synonymous with rubbish science. The reason, ultimately, is that science, including data science, is a process by which we find out what impacts what and how. Understanding causality is everything, but mathematically we know that data alone is not enough to model causality. That is why inherently machine learning is always done by humans, never by machines. This bears repeating. Machine learning is not done by machines. It is the humans who learn. It is the humans who interpret causality. The kind of explanation you need for data science insight to have value is something that not even explainable AI claims to be able to provide. It requires a deep understanding of the problem at hand. Moreover, in science, hypothesis forming is an art form. By definition, hypotheses are unexpected. There is no automating that. If you automate that, that's singularity. The third reason involves the fact that autoML solves the wrong problem. Even if following a prescribed set of rules will get you to your first discovery, and right now humans are beating autoML even there, your first insight is only the start of research, and usually uncovers for you something that the business already knows. Data science research is about going deeper. The maths of finding your second phenomenon are much more complex and aren't encapsulated by any autoML software. The semantic ability to understand what is known and therefore how to work around it, that's deep understanding and far beyond the present capacity of machines. And that only gets more complicated with every day of research. So why not use autoML just for the first day then? Because science is a process of discovery. Your data scientists increase their quantitative understanding of your business with every result. If you want them to be able to follow this from the second day of research on, they need to start on the first. Finally, autoML doesn't even make any business sense. The reason why good data scientists cost is because they are a scarce resource. The whole premise behind autoML is that it can be cheap, because software can be duplicated. Well, this reasoning works both ways. If you can buy autoML, so can your competitor. Even if the concept had worked, which it doesn't, and which both in terms of mathematics and in terms of the foundations of science, it can't and never will. There is no competitive edge in autoML. Whatever it does for your business, that's a commodity. Only human data scientists can confer to you an advantage that is all yours. So yes, automate what can be automated. Use the automatic parsers, the interpreters, the A/B testing software. But remember what it's there for. These are tools. They can't understand for you. They can't interpret for you. They can't decide for you. And whatever they spit out, that's not insights. A mixer can't replace a chef, no matter how good the mixer. Thinking otherwise would be losing your money on analytics. Have you fallen for the autoML trap? Tell us your story in the comments below. At Otzma Analytics, we help businesses maximize their value from analytics by replacing buzz and hype with deep expertise and real knowledge. So, check out the other videos in the How to Lose Money on Analytics playlist, as well as the rest of the videos in the channel. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, don't get fooled by lies, damn lies, and statistics.